Hey, what's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I am sorry. Uh, I'm sorry I got in like way super late. Crazy was not it's not even the right word. Of course, it was a rough night. So, yeah, like my Titleist hat, little golfing hat there, yeah. This is the only hat that I actually like wearing backwards. The rest of them is all now, So anyway, welcome back to Gold Rush. Let me set up here what we're going to do really quick. Then we'll get into some stuff here, just what's going on. We're still in our old save game, so we're still all back in Rivertown, which is really good. So we've got a couple new updates, and we'll get to that really quick as well as go ahead and explain, especially for those that are in here early. I just really start late, a late start, I know. It's probably going to kill viewership because I'm starting like an hour later than I normally do, and I never start this late. But you know what? I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. And you can also thank Mr. Nick T, because Mr. Nick T said, "Hey man, you got 20 people, 25 people already in here. You got to come home. You got to come stream." So I rushed home as quick as I could to come back and throw up at least do some of this live stream, get some of this ball rolling, and then finish up tomorrow. That was the whole plan. We have 2 full days of Gold Rush. The Gold Rush fans, you ought to be happy about that. So first off, let's throw some real shout-outs real quick, and then let's start breaking in here to this video. It's so good to see you there. Graybug, Nick, Bob, Alex. Good to see you guys. John, who else? We got Travis and Phelps. I hope you guys are doing. Deuce MS, what's up, man? How are you? The Dax, Bob Bong. Got Mr. John Riker in there. Hope you guys are doing well. Macaulay Racing 64. Hello. Zach, I got you, man. No problems. Don't worry about it. Chuck, good to see you as well there, Chuck. Chucky be Chuck. And it was a bunch of, hey, where's he at? I don't know where he's at. It's funny going through all those. Anyway, who else we got in here? There we go. We start getting into some of these. So what's up there? Sundew, how are you? Travis, Jack, Tom McIntyre, Bud, good to see you, man, as well. Slayer 24, Dire Wolf Farming, Isaiah Murphy, Mr. Gary Foley. So how are you, Gary? Hope you're doing well. Robert Nail, Fire MT97, Morris Rickett. We got Zeke in the house. Robert, good to see you guys. Gordon, Slayer, Isaiah. Who else we got in here? J. Paul, no problems, man. I completely understand. There's Mr. Chuck. Brian Sanders, what's up, man? I hope you are doing well, my friend. Who else we got? I'm just kind of going through. Whoops, sorry. Chat just updated there. What's up? Rocky, what's up, man? How are you, Jack? I think I got Kyle Buckman. What's up, man? How are you doing? If you guys are doing well. Whiskey, Stephen Roy, Garrett, what's up, man? A lot of the Gold Rush crew coming here. So what's up, guys? Jason Ramett, good to see you guys. Larry Smith, hello. What's your thoughts on Todd Hoffman leaving Gold Rush? What's up, Andrew James? How are you, man? What my thoughts? Bow the motor in the race car. We gonna bow the motor up. Man, Todd Hoffman, he should have been going after his South American escapade. I like Todd just because he's a normal guy. He's he is what it is. So. Craig, what's up, man? Riley Wilton, how are you there? Wyatt Jones, good to see you as well. Slow business day, personal evening. Glad to make another live stream. Well, me too, man. No, we blew the motor up. Oh, oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Ha ha ha! Everybody get their laughs in. All right, so let's do this real quick. Updates, Gold Rush coming in. So we got a few things that came off. So if you haven't done Facebook page stuff and haven't gotten into following Gold Rush, they're actually been doing pretty well on Twitter as well as Facebook. They've been doing really well on throwing some updates up. So a few things that I want to go ahead and bring to your attention. Let me go ahead. If you haven't, go ahead and hit these guys up here. Hey, 3 p.m. What's up? How are you? I hope you're doing well. So hit those guys up there. Gold Rush the Game on Facebook. Go ahead and like that page. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and like it. So we got a couple things called the Nugginators coming in. And I would bring it back around and show you guys, but I don't have this one pulled up in stream as of right now. So anyway, Gold Rush the Game's coming in with a brand new Gold Nugginator, which is basically going to allow, it's a washing system. It allows us to wash all of the mats all at one time. It's going to be great. I'm super duper excited for that. So they're testing it now. And it's hopefully the cleanouts are going to be 10 times faster with this machine. Now, the other thing about this is that they're also bringing in the overdue, just absolutely excited to bring in the rotate feature so that you don't actually have to, put your person in any one particular place, you'll be able to take an object and then rotate it and then set it down. So if you're trying to fit these things into various cracks and crevices or wherever you're out on your claim, you'll be able to pick these things up. If you can pick it up, then you can maneuver it around and do whatever you need to do with it to put it in without having to try to angle your body. The other thing that they're going to be bringing in is the water pump. Now, say, well, that's kind of like just a couple of things. The cool thing about the water pump, and I wanted to make sure I brought this up as well, they are going to be bringing in a brand new water pressurization system, which I don't exactly know how all of this is going to work. I wish they would kind of shoot out some beta tests and allow us to stream and allow us to kind of get some first thoughts and first like, oh, well, maybe you want to do this. Because I know when they first did the game, they gave it to streamers and was like, we found a ton of stuff that they were able to fix like in the first 3 or 4 months. But anyway, the big water pump is finally coming in, so I'm super excited for that. It looks just like it does. It's this big old huge orange thing. It's got 2 big old huge outlets on it. So it's going to be nice. I'm really looking forward to that. You can find that all there in that Facebook link. And so anyway, as well, like I said before, a water pressurization system. So it's going to matter what pumps use for certain things. So probably what that means is you're no longer going to be able to use the small systems for anything else. But here's the other part of that is you're probably not going to be able to spider off of the big water pump as much. So you may have to use more than one pump depending on where you're going. You're probably not going to be able to use this plus be able to spider off into 4 more pumps or, whatever else you got going on in the claim. You're probably going to have to kind of maneuver and think about it, at least be somewhat methodical about how you do it. So I'm excited to see the water pressurization system because if they get some of these things in line, then that means we're going to be looking at potentially the mechanical features, which is something I've been really looking forward to. Mass failures, maintenance on the vehicles, all those kinds of things that we've kind of been like chumming at the bits waiting on this stuff to come through. We've got enough equipment. Now let's kind of put some of this other stuff behind it. So that's pretty much the vast majority of the update. Now this was probably as of yesterday, I think all the water pump and the water pressurization system came in. So we'll be excited to see what that links out. So between that, like I said, between the big water pump is going to come out and then the rotate feature for buckets, for wash tables, for anything else that you can pick up by hand, you can be able to rotate any of that stuff, which you may say, well, that's kind of stupid. It doesn't really make sense. But then again, there's some really useful features for that. And then the gold nugginator, which is going to allow you to wash all of your stuff inside all of your mats at one time. I don't know whether or not if you're doing, say you're looking on our claim right now, just going down here and looking, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So we've got 8, and then that's 6, so that's, 14. So we've got 20 mats on the claim right now as it is. So I don't know if this thing is going to clean like 8 at a time, or if it's going to clean 12 at a time, or whether or not it's going to clean them all at a time. So that still remains to be seen. So I guess we'll find out. Now, other thing, a part of the title, right off the bat before we get to digging, so I want to make sure that I get all my stuff in there and make sure we get all the stuff in our title. So the other thing is, hey, what's up there, Chance? Good to see you, man. Outrageous. 11:45. 11:45 p.m. And then, so the other thing is giveaways. So tomorrow, giveaway details. I was looking here at my records, and I believe, I want to say that I have 2 more DLC giveaways for the Frankenstein. So if you're a Gold Rush fan and you've never bought Frankenstein, you've never thought it was worth it, I'm going to have 2. I think I've got 2 keys of that left. I've got actually 3 codes, but one of those got given away. I'm not sure which one, so I've got 2. I know that sounds like, oh my God, that's a wow. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure I've got another game. So we may have, if you've got a PC, if you've never done that, if you've never, you'll be able to interrupt tomorrow. All you got to do is just be here. Nothing special to enter into it. You just got to be here. That's it. Then we'll give away 2 copies of the DLC and a copy of the game all tomorrow, and those will all be off of our cleanout. So we'll do one small cleanout for one giveaway on the 5, or maybe just randomly somewhere in the middle, and then at the very end we'll give away a kind of a grand prize. First one that doesn't have the main game, and then the second one that does have the game but wants the DLC. So we'll have each one of those to give away tomorrow. And just kind of lieu of just trying to get back in the Gold Rush swing, because we've kind of been sitting around here just kind of mulling around, playing some other games, playing some other things like that. And then we'll, I guess, kind of see where this stuff goes from now. Really, for right now, everything's in their hands. So they've kind of told us what's going to be in the next update. It's just going to be a question of them making the update live. So as of right now, at least as of yesterday on the Facebook and Twitter, they had told everyone that, hey, we're testing it. Things are looking good. We'll let you know when it's going to come out. Now, there's a whole slew of back-end update balance changes that they're going to be making to the game. So as a custom with any game that does stuff like this, when they bring out a new feature, it's going to be laced with bugs that we're going to find the first couple of weeks. That's just how it is. They'll get them fixed. We just have to report them and get that stuff out, and then we'll get on to with it and to where we'll be able to actually enjoy everything in its entirety, hopefully. So at least, hopefully, I'm thinking that the next thing is either going to be some type of a clue in on what's going to be in the next equipment, or what is going to be our next actual content update, because they still have a few more things that they're going to be throwing our way. So kind of excited to see what all that stuff breaks in. So let's get our last little round there of stuff. So what's up there, CJ? How are you? What if you have both? Well, you might just have to take a big number one. You're the winner for today. Share the wealth and pass it on. There you go, man. There you go. That works good. So you guys that maybe say, well, hey, what are we going to be doing today? A little bit of everything. I want to try to hit Gold Rush back in as kind of a return back to Rivertown. So we are on day 40 here, season 2. So I want to at least get some other stuff. I want to dig a little bit, just because I haven't done it in forever. I'm just literally coming back onto the claim from literally from nowhere. And then there's another place that I want to set up, because I'm thinking by tomorrow. We don't really have a ton of dirt and real estate to dig on up on top of our top hill, but we've got another place over here that is going to be prime for the picking. So I want to get the bulldozer out, as always, of the custom here of the FTG live stream with Gold Rush, and I want to get the bulldozer out and get it going and get it running some dirt and get it smooth in some place. I think somewhere over in here is about where it's at. So I'm going to smooth out a place. Maybe they're a smooth road out. We'll get one of these over here. I don't know that we'll bring the dump truck and all that stuff. We'll probably just we'll probably do whatever and do like we normally do. We'll probably run Frankenstein's over, go ahead and have it dumping in top of Glacier Creek there, and we'll just kind of roll on with it from there. So been wanting to get the game. While you're Travis, we have a good chance to win. Now, two things that I really need to do here is I'm probably going to move this back. I've found that I need a little bit more space with the front end loader to turn it around so that I can get up. And I don't understand why. Huh. Okay. I didn't move this, but I guess obviously I did, so I'll have to fix that. Other than that, can you give a hint? The DLCs are awesome. Can I give a hint? Yeah, you sure give a hint there, CJ. Oh, well, there was a ton of updates before you won it, so you'll have to take that and put it in the bank, I guess. All right, let's whoops, no, don't turn it on yet. There we go. Yeah, I'll show you the gold map. Certainly can. Oh yeah, CJ. Yeah, it's the big water pump. Yeah, we were talking about that. You must have just got in on the tail end of that. So I didn't know what you meant giving a hint to. I'm sorry. Oh, they walk with yours do. Oh well, it very well could have been. All right, so we'll get this thing fully extended out. And then we'll back up once we've. This is about the only time that I'll use the little grids. Oh, no problem, CJ. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I did too, man. I just got home too. I never stream this late, so at least don't start this late. So I thank you guys that hung around and stuck around as well. Any time frame? Oh, Dwayne. Any time frame? Not that I know of. All I've kind of heard them say is, it'll be ready when it's ready. Yeah, that kind of thing. So I'm like, well, that doesn't really help us out any, but, you know, okay, whatever. All right. So I've got a couple things. We got 5% there in that belt. Everything's pretty much gassed up from our last time. We really didn't waste any of that gas around. Still got a little bit there, and we got 50% there. Now, I did go ahead and clean everything out, so we've got about 6 buckets already ready for tomorrow night. So I cleaned at least what we had now, so we'd have everything start fresh. So I'm just going to come up here and double check and make sure we've got everything before we start stacking our conveyor belts in there. All right, Zach, have a good man. Hey, what's up, Mansoor? Yeah, I got your Twitter message because I liked it, man. Yeah, I heard that before. It'll come out. Yeah, you'll get it when you get it. 3 days later, 3 weeks later, 3 months later. Got it. Let's see what's in these buckets over here. I think this is where I fast travel the truck over. They should all be empty. Yep, they are. Like walking around going, wow, this has been a while since I've been back here on the claim. I literally loaded it up today and I was like, yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's just roll with that. That looks like a winner right there. Ooh, it's a good looking claim over here. Yeah, we actually wouldn't mind the snow. We don't ever get any snow, so we're always kind of excited when we get it down here in Carolina. That's 75. It was 42 today. John Strong, thank you, buddy. Appreciate your subscription. I love that. Oh, gets me every time. Got some new alerts in the channel. Got some new sponsor alerts in the channel. Got some new super chat alerts in the channel. We got a little bit of everything. Just kind of spicing it up. So appreciate your subscription there, John. Let's turn. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and turn that square off. It's gonna get on my nerves. I think it's here digging helper. Yeah. Take that off. There we go. Now I feel a little better. Well, basically a reset. That's all I meant by that, Slayer. Yeah, just resetting it back to the main spot. Ah, the backup bell. Oh wow, the workers really knocked it dead today. Yeah, that's a farmer hero. Oh, it's good, man. No, I enjoy that stuff, man. Y'all keep sending it. I'll send it my way, man. Tweet it to me. I enjoy a good laugh in the middle of the day. All right, so it may not look like I'm doing anything, but what I am doing is I'm stacking this conveyor belt to 15%. It's at 15% now, so it will continue the more dirt that we load up into it. I think it's like 10% each big bucket load. Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right, Slayer. Yeah, I should have clarified that. What's up there, Willem? Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody. And again, I have to say I appreciate you guys hanging out and you know, weathering the storm there. I really had it in my I had it on my mind here to go ahead and get running, but was at church tonight. We had a practice and got some relatively bad news tonight with one of our old members that was in the praise team. So we just little bit of a rough night, but I just got hung up there. I wasn't expecting that, kind of unexpected. So anyway, that kind of got things started off to a real rough start tonight. So I appreciate you guys, and it does actually makes me feel a little bit better. You guys wanted to hang around for a live stream, so. All right, so just thinking a little bit in the future as well. I've still got these 2 games I'm just dying to get my hands on. They come out fairly soon, so you'll start seeing some new stuff. But here's just something that I got today, and I want to know if this is something that interests you guys. How many here in chat? How many in chat saw The Beast Inside? Just type a 1 in chat. If you saw The Beast Inside, you liked it. If you saw that, type a 1 in chat. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, she just found out today that, well, she found out, I guess, a couple days ago that she has brain cancer. So, yeah, kind of a shock. Kind of a shock. Too young. So, Just goes to show you, man. It's life is short. You gotta live it and treat people right. The one that was awesome. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So I've gotten an availability to stream this again as the game closes in, but also be able to share some copies of the game in its form as it is now, to let you guys have a crack at it. So maybe I don't know whether or not we stream it again. I'm not sure how I do this. Maybe we, as the game approaches and it get closer and start adding some more stuff in, maybe we could do a giveaway on that. But I got a couple of copies of that to give away to you guys at some point there once we get going in. So I don't know, I just thought that was really cool. Those guys giving us an opportunity to do something like that. So yeah. So I was basically using that opportunity to say, if you liked the game, if you did it, if you want to see some more, go think about the Kickstarter. Just think about it. If it's something that you might want to do, they've got like 85%, 90% of their funding already. So they are really moving up the ranks. So I like what they've done with the game. I really do like it. I'm not one for horror, but I like it. So I just wanted to put that on everybody's radar, that's going to be coming down the pipeline as soon as some new content with that title comes out and they put a new beta test something together. It's going to be cool. I like that one, Greybook. I like that one, man. Yeah, will be no cleanouts for that one, except maybe we can do cleanouts at FTG Pants. Maybe we can do that one. Oh, that might be a little weird. Yeah, that'd be a little weird. We could do something like that. Whoop, sorry guys, gotta go change the pants. We'll be back. Too far? Yeah, that was a little too much. A little too far. Yeah. U-boot. I'll have to look that one up, Willem. I'm not familiar with that one. What's up, Greg? How are you, man? Rebel Reagan, what's up, man? Good to see you guys in live stream. Alright, so we're almost done with this one here. Gotta be getting close here. 83? Alright. Maybe 1.5 more loads here, and then we'll be done on this one. We'll go ahead and run it, let it load up on the next one. Oh, sub-seamer. Oh, yeah. Now that's kind of, you say a submarine sim. I do remember seeing something about that. I follow a few places, online. It always kind of goes up those next upcoming games. Kind of gives you an idea what might be some of the things. Uh-oh, there it's starting to walk on me. Where are you going? Why is it moving? What the heck? Oh well. Oh, I never did show the old map. I'm sorry. The fun out of a chair there, Nick T. All right. Oh, I can't believe it. All right. There we go. I was about to say, oh my god, how we look at the gold map. Oh, they've changed it. I guess those are trees. The graphics look different. That would be Nighthawk. Is this it? Yes, this is it. So here's basically where we're at. So right now we are going to be right here on the 355. So right here starts pretty good stuff. So pretty much from the surface is why I'm taking it straight off the surface. So everything that you see in that big old strip there is pretty much half of 406 all the way up to 281, over to 278, all the way down to 403. Every single bit of that, the flat part is all this middle part. So as we get going, we're pretty much going to have, we're going to have a lot. I don't exactly know how I'm going to get it out of there either. That's the other thing I didn't really think about, because it kind of just goes off to the cliff, and I don't know how we get it. Maybe we do dump trucks into I don't know. I was even thinking like making somewhat of a ramp upwards up to a dump truck to where we can dump the dump truck over and then it go into the conveyor belt and then up. I don't know, something like ridiculously cool, something FTG style, like, oh my god, I can't believe you pulled that off. Probably not, but it won't be that special. Maybe it will, I don't know. And then 309 to 338, this little square here is pretty good. It's It's not as gold rich as the other parts over here and stuff, but it's around in the same neighborhood. So, and it's all close to the surface, and we've got some nice pockets. So probably it's going to have some nice gold in them. The backside has got a big hill there. So what I planned on doing was leveling this all out, and then either making some type of a road out, or at least some type of a couple of spots there for our conveyor belt to sit on, because I figured we'd at least use one of those unless we run back to doing a conveyor belt and the buckets with the dump truck. I don't necessarily care either way. It doesn't really matter. I'll go either way on that one. I just want to get the dirt up into the plant. So, but actually for the next couple of days, we've got quite a bit to do. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna do this last bucket and then we'll straighten it up before we turn it on. What's up, Jonathan? How are you, man? Oh yeah, the cat loader, yeah. Yeah, what are these big orange ones model? Is that kind of modeling after a Kubota? Wasn't a Kubota wasn't that the, is that the first one that they had on the show? Was a Kubota excavator? I'd say the first one on the show, like when they went to the old Arnold, when they went to Arnold claim over there. Or the copy of Arnold. Oh, that's what it was. That was like Porcupine Creek, or maybe that was where Parker started. Heck, I don't even know my Gold Rush gear here. Alright, so there we go. There's 100. Let's go ahead. Oh, I see. I must have missed the cannon there. And yeah, that's what it's walking on. It's walking on that dirt. Oh, Hitachi! That's it. That's it. Yeah, there we go. It's good to have chat around every now and again. You guys know your stuff. That was a joke. Oh, about to say we're starting our conveyor. Let's turn our, well, I don't really care about saving right now. Let's go ahead. Golly, get this off the screen. Good Lord. I only like the digging helper when we're doing this thing. All right. All right, so that's going, so we can shut that off. All right, now that one will fall into this one, and as long as this one stays, we should be good to go. But I'm gonna make sure, because what we're gonna do is double check that we're there. All right, so we look good there. All right, so I'm going to leave that one as it is. So this one's going to fill up, and then we'll fill up this last one here. That should be good. Oh, the 7250 Reliant Todd. Yeah, you're right. Slayer. That gets me demonetized now. Again, no talk about that on the live stream. All right, good. So that's all working as planned. Yeah, it eats that dirt up quick. It takes a while to get it up there, though. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right, Larry. It's all coming back to me now. Let's get the bright lights on here. There we go. Just about. Even this thing wants to slip on this going up the hill here. Might be better off just to move the excavator over here and just back it up, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just loading it up here is kind of getting for the birds. Yeah, I know. Plug it help. I know. I just wanted to load that one up, then I'm going to load this one, because the front one, it's pretty much almost loaded. I'm just going to bring the excavator up here and load this one up. But I'm going to let this one empty out. So, okay, good, it's emptied out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll shut this one off as it goes ahead and moves that last one out. And then that way we can move it to daytime. We won't lose all the gas in it from the conveyor belt moving. Time to change, yeah, we're rolling, John. I just want to let this thing roll up, and then I'm going to shut the conveyor off. There she goes. Yeah, because I learned my lesson on that. If you switch it to daylight and you've got all your conveyors and stuff on, it's just like gasoline. I mean, all the fuel just goes zoop, it's gone. I'll give you a flashlight there back to the... we'll find our way back to the time changer. Alright, so let's do back to dawn. Here we go. Alright. I think they put a light in there. Yeah, they did. Got him a light inside there. How nice. Alright, so pretty much what we're in here is the first part of it. So, I mean, the thing about everything on this side is there is it's deep. It's deep on this back end side. Let me, let's go ahead. Let's take bucket help off. Can only take so much of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's been some good stuff here. Probably making a mistake by doing all this digging right here, but oh well. What's up there, DDPG Phase? How are you, man? I hope you're good. Figure out how much turn radius I got here. Alright, and got a good bucket offload. Cool. Alright. So I'll reach out in here as far as I can. I can only get so far. This is the big excavator, but I can still only get so far. I'm still waiting for the day, too, that they'll give us that independent control there for joysticks. Ah, true that, bud. Yeah, I like this part. I don't know why. That's what I like one of those getting the controls on your hands and being able to utilize it that way. So I really hope they get that fixed. I don't know that anybody's really talked about it. You can do double joysticks if they're different brands, but you can't if they're the same brand, if the computer recognizes them as the same. I tried changing names, doing all kind of stuff, but I just never could make it happen. So it would be super nice if they would fix that for the next update. That way you could use all this wonderful equipment, have both joysticks up and doing the full excavator just like a real one. Yeah, it'd be cool. What's up there, Sam? How are you, man? We there for our project cars stream? Can't remember if I saw you in there. I figured you would have liked that, man. We're doing some racing. Playing Wreckfest. Strasburg, Pennsylvania. I hear you, man. All right, we'll get this last one here loaded up, and we're probably somewhere around 35 or 40%. With this last one here loaded up, but we'll go over some giveaway details for tomorrow night as well. So if you're here new and you're just kind of checking some stuff out, feel free to jump in here with Livestream as well. Trying to get a little bit in because of our updates coming up here for Gold Rush, as well as giveaway details as well. We covered those in the very beginning of the video. If you can't hang around for the next few minutes or whatnot, you can certainly, once this processes, you can go back and check those out in the very beginning of the video. We'll have everything there, so that's good. Absolutely, Larry. Absolutely, man. That's what we want, dude. I want y'all want to try to get us a nice, good crew. I mean, if we got 6 to do some rallycross, fine. I'm considering Dirt 4 if there's enough of a desire for it. I know Dirt 4 went on a huge developer sale last week or the week before. I think Project Cars is actually on sale right now for $29.99, which is a steal because it's normally $60. So I'm thinking that's going to be a really good multiplayer session to get as many, get a good. Well, we can have really good multiplayer sessions, and we can just set it up private for us, and we don't have to deal with any other riffraff. And that way we can kind of control it as well. If we got people that causing problems and just being an outright, we can go ahead and get rid of them. But anyway, I love it. It's going to be a nice, fun, competitive. Me and Def were just 2 of us the other day, and Def's a real race car driver. He raced the legend cars over in the UK, and from what I can see, he was pretty good at it. He walked the dog on me. He's it was good. But I tell you what, I enjoyed it. I had a blast doing it, and I hope it made for a decent stream. So we definitely keep it up and keep it mixed up. So yes, Project Cars 2, yes, that will be in the more streams because it did well. Probably more so they did, and I think the more people that we have multiplayer joining in, the more fun it's going to be, and the more people are going to want to watch that, just because when you've got a group of people that are having fun doing a game like that, it's contagious. More people want to be in, more people want to be involved doing it. So at some point it doesn't even matter what you're doing. If you're having a good time doing whatever that is, most people are like, well, I won't in on it because it ever looks like everybody's having fun except for me. And so yeah, then they join in. So yeah, you'd be more than welcome to join us, man. TeamSpeak info is in there. If someone has, you guys let me know if that TeamSpeak link is still active. If the Google Drive, let me know if you can read that PDF. If not, we need to change that and make that adjustment. But that's basically, if you've never joined TeamSpeak before, it's free for anybody. And then I know people say, oh, what's Discord? It's just another form. I decided to go TeamSpeak because it's what I know, what I'm comfortable with, and it's what I've used for years, and it's always been solid, rock solid, and the vocal quality is impeccable. So especially for live streams, that's why I say it. So we've got that in there. Thank you there, Gary. So that TeamSpeak document there will get you in. It'll also let you know everything you need to know about how to do it if you've never done anything with TeamSpeak. But really, I mean, other than that, it's pretty simple. Put your server info list in there. Oh, perfect time, 97%. Put your server list in there, and then come hang out with us. More than welcome. We got tons of rooms in here. We've got farm sim servers as well. So if you're a farm sim guy, you like the logging side, we've got a logging server put up by our own Mr. Ryan Schleicher. Guys, see him in chat, and also Mr. Def will get there. You see him. He's UK time, but anyway, he comes in and does a lot. Big supporter here of the channel, and he was in our Project Cars 2 stream. He is doing a production map, so he's kind of the administrator over the production map, does a fine job with it, and as well as most of the moderators, like even see Mansour in there every now and again. 3 PM's in there a lot. And I always go down there hanging with those guys from time to time. I'm usually working on something, not able to enjoy the video games. Nick T's always down there. So you guys always feel free to come in there, introduce yourself, and they will give you a job. They will put you to work, and you'll have a good time. So, yeah. I was in a nutshell. I wasn't going to go through that whole spiel, but I did. Oh, yeah, and Bud. Bud will join them as well down there from time to time as well at nights and whatnot. So, it's still working. Okay. Well, good deal. I just wanted to make sure because I know we had an issue and tried to change it up, so I'm hoping that fixed it. Hey, what's up, bro? Rocky, love this game. Yeah, this game's good, man. It is a good game. I'll be excited to see the updates, though. I can't lie. I will be excited to see that. All right. So we've got 50%. Let's go ahead and cut everything on. Let's make sure water and all of our electrical, everything's still hooked up. All right. All right, everything's got water. That's got water. All right, so let's go ahead and generator it up. Ah, where'd you go today there, Sam? And ba-ding. Power splitter, yeah, I do need that. Reinforced trommel. Is that it? Seems a little light. Hey, what's up there, Michael? Hey, what's up there, Gaber98? What's up, man? Hey, good to see some Gold Rush happening. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Restrooms. Oh, we're going to add it. We may sub out. I'm not in the game of. Oh, look at there. They've updated some of this. Oh, look how good that looks. Man, those guys have been working. And that looks good. I haven't been in Gold Rush in a while, man. That looks really good how it's coming out of the sluice box there. That's top-notch work right there. Good job there, dev team. I know they did a lot of adjustments to the sound, but this water flow feature, man, that looks good. Maybe has it been that long? Certainly not. You went to Cabela's? No. What? It's good. Alright. Honestly, don't look like I'm going to hit this. They're going to go in? Oh. Conveyor. Come on now. Ah, there we go. We go a little bit further. Okay, good. There's that. There we go. Now that looks right. Now let's just make sure everything's going through. There we go. Got percents already going in the map. It's a good deal. Make sure the second one here is lined up. What's up there, Crazy Gamer? All right. Now let's double check this one. Should be good to go. All right, so all that's coming up. So we'll let this one go ahead and do its thing. Let's see. While I'm at it, I think we'll turn the need to turn the volume up on this just up a little bit. Yeah, I need to turn that up. Sounds good. Welcome there, the Crazy Gamer. Welcome, buddy. Love it. Yeah, I definitely need to turn that alert up. That one needs it. That's just got the bam and the power. That will slap you upside the face. Call you Sally. Oh, pow. Oh my God, what an alert sound. Yeah, well, I'm a little delirious tonight. All right, so there's that, and now that's running. That one's dumping into that one, so we're good there. Good, good, and good. Such a good sight. It's so cool to see all this going and working. Now, you know, I was thinking, I mean, the only other way I can think of is either come up to the end, and I'm honestly thinking I might have to put one of these conveyors and have it dump. All right, good. It's all going where it's supposed to. Even have it dump like, I don't know, maybe cut out a part right here. Maybe put one that goes that way towards that one. And then bring the dump truck at the end and back it up and then dump it off. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I got no idea. I'm on the cliff here without a prayer. In the middle of nowhere in Tennessee. Woo! Well, I'm in North Carolina. Of course, I'm not in the middle of nowhere, so I can't say we hear a bunch of crazy things. The coyote's about as crazy as we hear. Yeah, I don't know, Fire and T. I don't know. I mean, I guess. I mean, like most of everything I've ever done in Gold Rush is like, let's just see if it works. And then it's like, oh my God, it works. And then, you know, that's the newest and latest, greatest thing. So, yeah, I got no idea. I hope maybe it'll work. We totally missed that one. Alright, so while I'm digging, let me go ahead and fill you guys in, especially if you're just joining us. If you are, like Mr. Crazy Gamer there, throwing in the subscription earlier. If you are just joining us, you might want to hang around for the next couple of minutes. So we've got some new update stuff. Wells, we've been kind of talking about here with the stream, just kind of setting things up here for what is going to be hopefully a really good stream tomorrow night. We'll be kind of back to our Friday kind of Gold Rush Clean Out Friday deal. So I've got a couple of things aside from the updates that I'm hoping will come out, but they probably not will come out tomorrow. We're going to have a couple of giveaways tomorrow. So we're going to be giving away a copy of Gold Rush as well as 2 copies of the Frankenstein DLC. Those were still left there from the gift that developers had given us. So we gave away pretty much everything that the sponsors had done. And then the developers kind of came in on the backside and said, hey, here's a couple of more. You know, it seemed like the streams were very successful. The guys enjoyed the games. I hope they did, and yada, 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 yada. So anyway, we got a couple more of that stuff. So that's going to be coming in tomorrow. So if you don't have Gold Rush, you want it, come and hang out tomorrow. You don't have to do anything special. There's no big forms to fill out. There's nothing. All you got to do is be here. Typically, the way mine just work is it's very simple. You just basically guess the gold clean out at the end. So, you know, you guess in ounces, and the person that's the closest without going over is the winner. And if you've already got the game but you just wanted to play, then we'll just keep going down to our 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place until we run out of people to give it to. And if not, we'll save it for the next person that might win the next one. So, or if you've got a friend that doesn't have it, that would like it but maybe doesn't have the money to spend out on it, you know, any of that stuff, it's all going to be up and available tomorrow night. So guys, don't miss that. As for updates, just as the title incites there, we've got a couple new things coming out from Gold Rush. If you have not been following them on Facebook or Twitter, you know, any of that kind of stuff, then you'll probably have seen, if you're on Facebook or Twitter, they've been throwing out some updates here relatively in the past week or so about the Nugginator, which is going to be a new device that's going to be able to clean all your mats out at once. There's also going to be a water pressurization system that's going to be introduced, as well as the big water pump, which I think a lot of people have been really kind of looking forward to. And, you know, part of maybe just the game GUI itself is going to be able to rotate things that you can pick up. So if you can pick it up, then you'll be able to now rotate it, flip it around, you know, put it wherever you want to, line it up, you know, or whatever. If you want those electrical cables perfectly lined up, then you ought to be able to do it now with this. So it should be nice. I'm kind of looking forward to that. There's some nice things coming up, a lot of balance changes that have been floating around here in their Discord, as well as a lot of other different places, Twitter, Facebook. You name it, they're kind of getting it out there, and you can always tell when the devs and when people start talking about the stuff, you know, you kind of get a sense sometimes where they're leaning about fixing certain things that they want to fix and certain things they want to clean up. So that's great that the game's still got a few months on it, but they're still actively doing a lot of the fixing, the hard fixes, and the bug fixes and hot fixes. That's good to see. That's good to see. Michael Lee, what's up, man? So I can roll Frankenstein as well as he. Yeah, I have some good clips of that, Grave. And I gotta get Def. He had a couple of good ones, man. That one when he hit the wall in that Camaro and he hopped the wall and flipped a bunch of times. He said he's gonna send me that one. I gotta give me that one. That was some good ones, man. Hey, Clemens, what's up? How are you there, Michael? Hope you're doing well. How fast can that spin in the circle? Well, I guess if that's what you're asking, yeah, that's as fast as it goes, Jonathan. It's supposed to have friends. At some point, I'm gonna need to go over there and try looking at our look and see how close we are, because stuff fills up quick nowadays. All good? Yeah, well, that's good, man. I meant to text you a little bit more, Mike. I got sidetracked with some other stuff today, and I totally forgot to continue to keep on texting you. But anyway, I'll ask you. I hope your school stuff was going well, man. I didn't know how much more that, how that was going, and how the fam was, how the little one was doing. So I meant to text all that to you, and I did. I just never hit send. So I think somebody called in. I was like, oh, I won't forget to do that. And then 9 hours later, it's like, oh, I forgot to do that. Like, as soon as I saw your name, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't finish that text message. Well, there you go. So you can kind of see, there you go. You can kind of see how much dirt we've got from where we're at, how much further we can go down. But typically, I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do this. This is kind of one of those, this is where the creativity of Gold Rush comes in, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I think obviously my only choice is to ramp down into it. Just from here, it's just a question of how and where I ramp into it. Busy in school, just got out. Wow. It's like what, 11? 10 your time? Alright, I'm just going to shut this off for a minute. Let's I'm gonna go check and see how much more I've got up here. Let's see where our stuff is. Because I gotta think it dumped 3 conveyor belts in there with the quickness. Alright, so we're 40's on the upper and 20's on the lower. It's pretty fast, actually. Alright, see you there, Jonathan. Have a good man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys staying, man. I had on the schedule 10:30 tonight, but we made it by what, like 20 after 11. Alright, so let's do a little bit more here. We'll go ahead and kind of put things up to about 50% or so, or at least close to that. Then we'll bring the bulldozer over here, kind of smooth out just a little bit, especially that backside. We'll kind of smooth this up right here, and then we'll go smooth out that second little plateau over there. I don't know that we'll move there tomorrow, but we may save that as the new update stuff comes in, because especially as the new update stuff comes in, we'll definitely be moving to getting some Gold Rush back in the mix of things. Do I play Fortnite? No, I don't, man. Customize. You can customize the JCB one. Yeah, yeah, both. Yeah. Yeah, that's you know, sometimes I don't mind doing that, but then again, I kind of just I would just let them run every now and again. I mean, it's all getting there the same, I guess. I don't have to deal with the headache of trying to wait for them to start walking away from me, so. Let's get back in the cab. Yeah, there we go. I like they've updated too. I don't know how. I'm kind of curious what you guys think if, especially if we got guys in here that are kind of Gold Rush connoisseurs. I know some people, you know, really get serious about it. I'm curious if you guys think that they've done something to the digging mechanics. I feel like the bucket gets nearly as stuck on stuff as it used to. Feels a little bit smoother in the digging. Ramp down from the Franks and then use the dump truck to haul up. Yeah. You mean use the Franks to dump into the dumper? Or do you mean the dump truck to dump into the Franks? I think you mean the later. I think. Yeah, I might need to take a level off and then make a smaller ramp so that I'm not trying to dump from you know, a huge way away. I think that might work. Only question with that is just going to be, I guess the only thing with that will be whether or not I'll be able to the distance will be right between the Franks. Because I would like to maneuver down to just 2, and that way I can have the 1 over for the other side. But that might be the one I actually have to. That might be the one I actually have to do. The light in the tent. You know what? I'm not sure if it does. I know the light in the generator works, plus all the switches now have lights on them, but I'm not sure if they've got. I'm not sure if the one in the tent was ever intended to work. I'm not sure. Yeah, yours don't. Yeah. Nah, we're gonna make it multiplayer. Unfortunately, Michael, they're not. Not for this one. But you know, like I don't know. Maybe you knew, maybe they don't. Or maybe you don't, but I know they took a poll up earlier when this game was in development, asked what people wanted. Did they want a console release or did they want multiplayer? Console won. Very much a majority of people wanted a console release over the multiplayer, which I don't quite understand that. I understand the wanting the both, but still multiplayer would be so stinking cool in this game. But it's not going to be a feature implemented in this because this game and the game engine itself was never designed for that kind of traffic. They always said that the map itself was too big for the engine it was built in, but they were able to make it work, and through hopefully future optimization it'll run even better. But they just said that it was just going to be a challenge to be able to figure out how to implement a multiplayer design inside of this particular engine. So if they continue to do well, and Gold Rush 1 is very good, and they make really good money, and they can invest that into Gold Rush 2, they said multiplayer will definitely be a thing for Gold Rush 2. But I mean, yeah, no, you're not going to expect Gold Rush 2 until like maybe the end of 2019, maybe. So Yeah, I know this CB don't work. Oh, he just bought and play Gold Rush. Oh. Well, there you go, man. It's like a double, triple oxymoron. What's up, D. John? How are you, man? Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of people, you know, they won't like that. You know, I get it. I get it. I know that the multiplayer will be really cool with this title. But hopefully by the time Gold Rush 2 comes in, they'll have a lot of this stuff. They'll have a lot of the details ironed out, and hopefully they'll have an extremely successful launch with Gold Rush 2. And it'll be everything that we kind of hoped that Gold Rush 1 was, plus everything that it is. And it will be. It could be. Whatever. All right. Let's do a couple more bucket loads and then we'll switch it up here. We'll go ahead and cut things off up there, and then let's get our second. Let's at least smooth this out up here. We'll smooth it out, kind of get things kind of shaped back up, and then we'll. Oh, come on, Jacob. You know how it works, bro. You've been here enough, man. You've been here enough. You know how that works. I'm not going to do it now because you know what you had to do. Just gonna say, hey. Be like, hey, what's up, FTG? How are you, man? He's like, yeah, I know. I just wanted to get a rise out of him. Alright, let's do. Hey, there you go. 2G. Fish and chips, gold digger. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if that's a troll for the evening, then yeah, at least you're honest. Hey, what's up there, Mitch Tech? There you go, man. Well, hey, we're gonna be bringing it tomorrow, so we got new stuff coming up tomorrow, new giveaways. Got some more DLC Frankensteins to give away tomorrow, as well as a copy of the game, so don't miss it. Or even if you got it, you know, maybe you got a friend that maybe wants it. I don't care. You win the key, it's yours to do. I know what you please. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead. I'll let this go ahead and run out to the other one. Then we'll go and shut things down. Then I'll bring the bulldozer over. We'll clean some of this up. We'll probably clean this upper ridge out, but I just kind of wanted to get in over here and clean some of this mess up. We're more than likely I'm going to try to get it to where we can dig back. But if at some point if we can make this where I can ramp into this, I think I'm probably going to enjoy that better. If I can dig off of the side, I just hate digging a big hole. Just it doesn't do anything for me. Well, I don't think you can cheat any. You can't cheat any big money in anymore, there, Sam. Got to work for it all. Got to work for it all. Oh, don't tell me about the dollar mode. I was going. He was gonna be like, "What?" Dang it, Gary! So informationally obsessive over there. All right. Wait for that to dump off the end, then we'll stop this one. Yeah, because I think if, as long as the other one stays up where it's at, I should be able to put this other one in. I should be able to tuck it right in over here. Should be able to. And we can just jump right off the back end of the ramp there. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a refuel. This middle one here, it's a low. That one is too. That's alright, Gary. I'm just kidding, man. You can't go all the way. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it makes you stop halfway. Yeah, I would love that for like a screenshot. But no. Gotta take my pictures on the ground. Oh, it's the Slayer round too. Oh, exams tomorrow. Oh, well, that brings back some memories there in the south. Yeah, I don't know if we're going frogging tonight, but you know what? If we don't, we'll see you in the live stream. All right, there, buddy. All right, man, we'll see you. That's cool, man. Hey, if you're on Twitter, man, tweet me some pics. I'd love to see some of that frog. Been a long time since I've been out gigging in the creeks for frogs. My day has been better, Jacob, but it's okay. It's okay. Thanks for asking her, bud. All right, so everything's done here. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and shut water and all that good stuff off. Then we'll work a little bit here in the dozer and we'll call it a night. We'll save the rest for tomorrow because we've already got a little bit already. It's weird. Unless they changed the sound for that, you couldn't hear it. So we'll do a couple little things here. Do basically some maintenance here on this upper part, and then I've got a second part over here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say on the front corner of this right here, by this donut hole in the middle. I want to say that somewhere right around in here is where the gold starts. So I wouldn't mind just like go ahead and flatten me off a spot here, get me either a digging platform, or just go ahead and ramp it out to where I can get another Frankenstein right up over here and just hopefully go right across the divide there. That'd be nice. Let's go ahead and move. Let's move a couple of these things to get them out of the way. Hey, what's up there, Daniel? How are you, man? Oh, wait, okay. I think Dyer was in reference to the sound going away on the generator. I think it was. Dig the gold, man. What's up there? Is that Tania or is that Tania Vargas? Tania Vargas. I don't know why I ask people how to pronounce their name. What are they going to say? Yeah, it's you say it like this. I guess this is conversationally. How do you say your name correctly so I don't screw it up? Okay, good. Well, it's been okay. Today was a little rough day, but I got home way later than I wanted to. I had a whole plan for the evening and get Gold Rush started off early and get it going good. Then have a big one for tomorrow. More giveaway stuff for tomorrow. So if you're just joining us, say that one more time. Push that a little bit. We will have 2 copies of Frankenstein plus copy of the game tomorrow as well. All you got to do is just be here for the gold cleanout. That's all you got to do. Where's my... There it goes. Like a noob. I was like, where's the handbrake? All right there, Larry. Have a good, man. Hey, join the TeamSpeak there, Larry. And anytime, just hop in. You know, we'll eventually start setting up some stuff probably this weekend. I would like to do some more project cards this weekend. So whether that's Friday, Saturday night, I'll try to nail down a time, and I'll try to get a schedule down with some of that. If we're really successful with games like Project Cars, where people are like, hey, I want to join in multiplayer, that's such an awesome game, it's so much fun racing with everybody, then we'll actually put it on a schedule to where it makes the most sense for everybody to be there. So it will probably be the first game that's like got a definitive schedule. So if that's something that we need to do, you know, we'll just see how the interest is, and then we'll make that happen. So. Kind of interested to get back on the dozer because I know they always change some stuff. It's always a question of what did they change. Tell you what, let's might be the best way. Awesome there, Larry. Well, shoot, man, anytime, even if you just want to come hang out or something, know what other kind of games you're involved in, but we got quite a few in here, at night mostly. Most of us are all a little bit older, so we just can't do all day on TeamSpeak, but yeah, anytime, man, come and say hey. Okay. Well, I see they've taken the horsepower down on this thing quite a bit. It just fell back down the hole. Hey, where's this thing going? I think the best way to get back over here, I guess we'll just go down the hill here. Oh, do y'all notice that the backup beeper's gone? No, nobody noticed. Nobody noticed at all. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what my dozer experience is. These things. There we go. All right, so that's all smoothed out. Now, some of this stuff you're not really going to be able to, change, but some of this stuff is just, it just needs to be tidied up a bit. Been that long I didn't notice. Yeah, I do it. And of course nobody said it, so of course I had to say something. It's like y'all didn't realize that there's no. Oh yeah, everything works the way it's supposed to now. The other one's got it too, the front end loader. Like it's got them now. I'm like, yeah, finally. Let's get all this dirt here smoothed out. That way this thing will stop walking on us when we throw our conveyor on the ground. Let's see. This is always the part I have problems with. Let's see. Conveyor. There we go. What's that hat? It's a Titleist hat. It's the only hat I'll wear backwards. How are you there, bud? What is that hat? What was about my hat? Just looks different. Yeah, that's because it's not around the other way. That's probably what threw you for a loop. Look at this guy. He's got a little white beanie on. Alright. Well, I gotta say, fellas, it feels pretty good. Be back in my elements. Absolutely, Rob. Absolutely. Well, I just wanted them to work, and the only reason was I guess it kept losing its traction when it would go in reverse, and it never was solid. Like if it was just a beep, just like a nice kind of quiet, beautiful beep, it would have been fine. It would have bothered me. I mean, it might have been like after a while, but like, okay. Get a little old, but whatever. It is safety. This has got to be an OSHA safety. OSHA certified mine over here, so we have to keep with the regulations as we almost fall in. Oh my god. Thought I had dirt on that side of the blade, but it didn't. It's a Tozer Master. Alright, it's probably about all, honestly, I really can do for that one. I am going to make this a little bit wider. This will be the test here. Let's go ahead and throw the blade in. Let's see what happens when I start peeling off. Ooh. Oh. Just completely perfectly mounted this up. I wanted to, there we go. Yeah, you thinking of ramp down right there, Travis? I guess I could. Don't really matter to me. I mean, there's so much ground right here that's got, you know, gold. I mean, you can get down so far, but I mean, there's really a certain limit, you know, at which you really can't get any more. I think this is the only part that I hate. It's like the dirt is replenishable. And if you go slow enough, it'll replenish itself all the way to the end of the map. I kind of wish that would not be there. Not much I can do about that, is there? Hey Mom, we built the bridge out of dirt. I feel like that's even worse than it was before. Hey Matt Holiday, what's up, man? I didn't even catch you in there. I was just going back through and looking for everybody. Alright, so Travis says you think we can ramp down there. So what are we going to ramp down there for? A dump truck? Is that what we're going to do, Travis? Yeah, man. You know what? It's just because the game just, you know, 4 claims. We'd already claimed them all in. I got to get some water, so give me like 2 seconds. And yes, Travis, let me know. I'm probably going to switch hats because now it's starting to give me a headache. Let me know if you want me to ramp down from right there for the dump truck or what I'm ramping down to. And then I'll be right back and get some water. Oh my goodness, so good. I had to switch hats. Sorry. And that spicy water, not just real water. That's all I wanted. Yeah, I think you could ramp down and clean all the way to the edge. Okay, so I think you mean, yeah. I think you mean from here ramp down. I think that's what you mean. So we just dump it in the dump truck or roll it out and then dump. I think that's what you mean. I'm going to take it that's what you mean. And we're going to save here and I'm going to start just in case that's not what needs to happen. Yes, that's right. All right, cool. All right, so we'll save there. All right, let's see what this does. It'll be a big bulldoze test because we've always been, you know, like, well, I wonder what they changed. Let's see. At some point we'll hit our cap. We can't go any further. It's gonna be a question of just where that is. And what's up, Zach? No. I wish. I see it's on Facebook all the time. That, you know, someone's already asked about it, or you know, they've inquired as to when that's going to happen. And I wish I had some good info for you, but I don't, man. Well, that's the best one there, Sam. I think it is. You don't get as much gold at Rivertown, but I just like the lay of the claim a little better. It's not as big, massive as some of those other ones. There we go. Now that looks a little better, just getting all that mess off to the side. Alright, so I'll probably do maybe one more strip, maybe over there, and then we'll just work on smoothing everything back down. And this, I think I know what Travis was getting at with this. Then ramp down, we get a little bit closer. Even if we decided to dig, this gets us at least a little bit closer down. And really, this just tells us where the gold is. So anytime that you add dirt into this area, it's going to replenish this gold. It's not going to take it away and all of a sudden make it, you know, not good dirt. It just stays the same. Yeah, it is, but I mean, it's you know, there's a couple of other ones. I mean, they're okay. Rivertown's, I mean, Pine Valley's really flat. So if you don't really like and want to deal with the terrain, you certainly won't have to on that one because there pretty much is none. But if you do want a little bit extra, oh, the fuel is a little bit low. If you do want a little bit extra on that terrain side, this would be the, you know, this would be the one to get. And it's like I said, it's not as big and it's not as deep. You won't have to get yourself caught in there. Old Arnold's nice. It's big. It's expansive. But for whatever reason, I guess, you know, like a lot of guys, I guess early on didn't want to do that one because it's the exact same claim that all the betas and the alphas took place. And it was like, oh, I want to go somewhere different. So that became Rivertown, Pine Valley, you know, yada, yada, yada. I am just going to get this hole over here. That's all we dug today. Whoops. Oops. Alright. So still from this point, everything, you know, everything over here, and honestly, I mean, everything where we have been sitting and everything that's kind of like in the middle of these two, every bit of this is part of that gold rich dirt there. So this gets us a start here. So let's go, while I've still got time here, let's go check the other, and then I will get over to the other side and we'll double check where our gold is and see if there's anything I need to flatten out. I want to say there probably should be a couple places just because I can do that and I want to. Don't always have to do this stuff, but I enjoy it just because it is fun. See you there, Sundew. Have a good man. Yeah, we got them all there, Rocky. All right, so I'm pretty sure somewhere around this little crater right here. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's check our gold map. Nope, not like that. All right, gold map is here. So let's double check where. Let's check where this one is. We'll toggle the squares. So 338 is. Oh, look, we're sitting on it. All right, so 338 is there, and let's check and see where 309 is. Alright, so there's 309. So basically right in front of the blade over, and then really these two rows all the way back. So we could level out. probably the best thing to do, looking when I say, well, look at this, is probably see here, we're only half a meter, which is about 1.7 feet, which 2 feet of dirt in this game is a lot of dirt, like, you know, pushing dirt. So 285, 6, 7, 8 is all lower than what we're at, so we could at least cut into where we're at and then push the dirt that way. Really can't push it back. I mean, I guess we can, but it's going to be a little bit tougher to do that. So I don't know. Probably the best thing for me is going to be to get down in this donut and just pull a couple of flat spots out, honestly. Hey, what's out there, Snowy? How are you, man? All right, let's put 309 as our corner there, just so we'll know where it's at. So I know 3012, and let's, yeah, that should work. 309, yeah, perfect. All right, so no, it's a couple of feet down, so good thing is trying to start out small and then work yourself into something a little bit bigger. Because what I may do is I may flatten this whole entire little snippet out here, and then we can mark off what we've got, and then we can worry about how we're going to get down to it, or you know, any stuff like that. So like I say all the time before you start doing this, is save your game. That way if you have royally F it up, you can come back and check it, and you can get everything squared back away. Alright, let's actually save that on the quick save. There we go. Oh, there he goes. Lost my mouse for a second. Glad the cat got it. We don't need to know the step-by-step, Sam. No! Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we saved that one. Alright, let's see. Let's do this. All right, sounds good there, Rocky Man. Well, hey, we'll be up tomorrow. So tomorrow's Friday night. So I will get started earlier tomorrow night. Tonight was a real big fluke that we got started as late as we did. So we should get started tomorrow. So on time. That's the goal. That's the goal anyway. Alright, so now I've got this here low. I'm going to go ahead and see how much of this stuff I can push off in the middle here. I don't know how much of this stuff I can. It's not very deep, but I don't really have to go very far on that either, so. I think at some point I'm going to run out of dirt, so I'm either going to have to dig down and get some more, or just have to push what we've got, get a nice flat spot that we've got up here. And just take a little bit off at the top. kind of get this smoothed out. Then whatever happens from here, we'll dig down even a little bit further, coming off one of these little berms here, and then smooth it up just a little bit more. Till 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If it's Eastern, then yeah, we're good, man. Because I don't even get started till about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So usually our first giveaway somewhere halfway in the middle is what we normally do, and then we'll have something come in later on, like at the very end of the night. So usually not until about 12:30. We might have our final one of the night. Depends on what kind of night it is. If it's a really good night, we got a lot of guys in here as well. Then we can certainly extend it a little bit. Yeah, we're good. Let's see. I'm just going to see if I can't ride around. See if we can ride around the perimeter here. Look at this. Like putting icing on a cake. Alright, so I think what we'll do, let's go ahead, let's do that again. Now I'm going to pull off this side again, see if I can't pull some of this dirt back into the main area. Like so. Yes, like that, like that, like that, like that. Well, I have this one crater, and you can always move dirt. I don't ever like moving dirt in. You got to get the dirt out and get it to the plant. So let's go ahead, let's smooth this part out, and we'll at least be somewhat close. Now this might be where our entry in and out can be. You know, I'll have to see exactly, because I know 2 spots back, so we may have to bring, we might bring a few more loads of dirt. Why not? Might just go grab a few more loads of dirt tomorrow when we start. Fill that hole in, go ahead, smooth it out. And that might just be where, yeah, Excavator sit and dig on that. We could pull the excavator, or at least maybe one of these in, or we could just the dump truck. We can maybe make us out a flat ramp, cut into it. I don't know. Depending on what end we start on, we might be able to back it up and be able to dump right off a ledge. There we go. Probably need a couple more loads of dirt up here. Fill in that hole. I don't know if I got enough. If I got enough dirt up here to push over there or not. I don't really think I do. I guess I've got whatever's right here. Let's go and see what this does. This might, I don't know, this might give me enough. What's up, Tanker? How are you, man? Oh, what we hung on here? What in the world? Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, oh yeah, I am, ain't I, Travis? Whoops. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, it's better than it was. It was better than it was. Yeah, Travis called that one. Good rudder out of fuel. Whoops, too late. Yeah, now the thing was the front end loader. That's the thing I'm so glad they worked on and fixed. All right, let's see. Really? Oh my god. Yeah, see, we got a little bit of dirt under the hood. I don't know where she came from. There we go. Might need a dirt bite? Nah, we'll be just fine. Look at that. We could just stomp on it. Oh, except it's not gonna let me. Really? Oh my gosh. There we go. Ah, come on, guys. No faith. No faith. Now, the question is how we can get up out of here. There we go. And the brakes aren't that great. It would be. I feel like a four-wheeler. see if this thing's going to stretch. I don't know if it's going to or not. I think it's on the other side. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good enough. Now, I'm surprised that we probably didn't fold her in half there, but that's probably what we did. Now, so stirring that dirt up right there. Hopefully, that means we can come on the backside and push all this out. That's kind of what I wanted to do there. Whether or not it'll completely work as planned, I don't know. That's always the it's always a misnomer here with dual brush. Like you're like, yeah, I think it'll work. You know, famous last words. Can't get over this little Humpty Dump here. There we go. Oh, come on. Bulldozer, you're embarrassing me on the live stream. Let's go. There we go. Well, that's what we're doing there, Stevenson. Well, unfortunately, we have all of our, you know, we probably need another road on the backside because we've got this wonderful road that we did very first one off, kind of like our first couple of episodes here on Rivertown with the new Season 2 update. And then we've got the Frankensteins on those. So had I not had the Frankensteins on there, we'd had an awesomely smooth road to pull up and down out of. It'd have been glorious, but no. We'll get it, we'll get it. There's really only 2 spots, though, unfortunately, on this entire claim that's worth a crap. The one we're clearing off right now, just trying to get a nice, good, flat working space, and then the one we've been digging in. Unfortunately, those are like the only two ones. All right, let me smooth some of this up, get it cleaned up here, and then this will. I think at least for right now, this one will be a wrap. We can start digging it. So this will give us plenty to get some stuff dug tomorrow. Get a few things rocking and rolling. I hear that, Graybook. Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. We going to try to make a stream out of it, even regardless. I would have liked to have gotten started a lot earlier, but appreciate it, guys. Have a little patience to work with me on it. So hopefully tomorrow we don't have any other kind of random snafus and you know, everything comes off without a hitch tomorrow around 10:30. So hopefully we'll have everything ready and scheduled. Whether I had that tonight and things still didn't work out that way, but yeah, it's okay. We'll get it working. All right. Finally, almost see the light at the end of the tunnel here. That's perfect because the sun is setting. I think that's going to be good. At least for right now. We got that one little hole, but that's actually where gold's at. So maybe that's just where we'll start. Now, I do have a couple of... It's possible, I'll have to look and see. Tomorrow we may wind up cutting this road on the backside, just come in and cut all the way down and then take it straight to the plant. I don't know that we'll need to be carrying anything. Hopefully we can fit a Frank up here. Now the idea, we'll say this, just because Travis has been kind of coming up with this idea here. Hopefully, hey, what's up there, Kevin? How are you, man? Hopefully at some point, I think we can bring one of these down and either butt them up right against here. Maybe we take the dozer, we dig this out a little bit, cut into the bank a little bit enough to where maybe a dump truck or something can get over at the edge and then dump into it. I'll have to see how that mechanic works and if it works fairly easily or fairly good. I'll just have to see. But at any rate, I think that's what we may set up side. So I think tomorrow we're going to be still finishing up on our main cut up there on the top. And if we get a chance to get down here on this other bottom cut, then that's fine. But we've got already some gold that's already over there in the gold, where our gold table and stuff is. We'll set water, electricity up on that. We'll have everything ready and set to go tomorrow evening. So just to recap here, besides the updates, if you're just joining us here and you want to catch updates here that were earlier, go ahead and go check out the beginning of the video here. Once this thing processed, it'll be sometime tonight. So in the morning you can check it out. But go ahead and check that out. You can catch all up on all the new updates, what new equipment they're looking at coming in, what new stuff is coming in, and then as well as tomorrow, we're going to have a big giveaway tomorrow. So we'll have 2 copies of the DLC for Frankenstein DLC, and we'll also have a copy of the game. So if you have neither one of those, you've never bought into the Frankenstein, you're like, man, maybe it's okay, maybe it's not. A free copy never hurt nobody. And also, go ahead and share it. Tell your friends. If you got Steam buddies, like, hey man, you like Gold Rush, hey, come check out this guy. He's gonna be doing some giveaways. Might be something that you can win. And then we'll try to hopefully keep up with Gold Rush as some of the updates start rolling out. I'm hoping that maybe this week or maybe by next week things maybe start dropping. But a couple things just looking at the Nugginator, which is the one that all the mats can be cleaned in. That's coming out. And then you've got a washer pressurization system that's coming. That's going to be accompanied by the big water pump, which everybody's been looking forward to. And also going to look at the rotation of objects. So you'll be able to rotate objects, set them and place them exactly where you want to without having to position your body and kind of drop them. So now you'll be able to rotate and then set them down there, which is going to be great. So I'm really looking forward to that. So if that's anything, hopefully maybe tomorrow brings in some other stuff. Even so, we're going to have a good time digging here. And then we'll be doing a giveaway tomorrow. So tell your buddies about it. Tell them to come on, let's watch some good Gold Rush. And then just kind of looking at this weekend, I'll say this reiterate this tomorrow. Still looking at doing some project cards this week. The weekend especially. Weekends I think will be great for streaming that because that'll be where we'll probably get the most people together. But if that is something that you want to do, I think Project Cars 2 right now is on sale. So it might be something you want to go grab. We will be doing multiplayer with that. If you haven't go check that, check it out here in the bottom of the channel. You can just go, it's the very first one, Project Cars 2. And also, just as a random kind of a sneak in reminder, go check out The Beast Inside if you haven't. I'm not much for a jump scare, kind of horror flick, games and stuff, whatnot. But go check that one out because those guys, I think, have done a fantastic job with what would be a relatively freaky game in my book. But at any rate, go check that out if you hadn't, because I've gotten a couple of extra keys to it, and I'm going to do either a stream once they add in a little bit more content, or we'll do a last kind of forget about the game and then jump back into it, go do it again. Or we may just stream and watch someone else play it. I don't know. I mean, I've got some ideas what might be kind of cool, just to see someone that hasn't seen it or hasn't played it, watch them play it and actually stream it on my channel. I don't know, kind of like a hosting with Twitch would be what that would be like. Let's see. Outside of that, I'm just looking over here, making sure I didn't forget anything. So that's the other thing. So giveaways on that as well. So there's some good stuff and some good games coming. So you see some funky games kind of coming up. Literally go check those out, because I think a couple of these games are going to be really, really, really cool and very, very, very cool for chat. I'm hoping. So anyway, yes, thank you there, bud. $29.99 on Steam for Project Cars 2. So go grab it if you want it. If you want to come play with us, I know I've got it. Bud's got it. Graybug's got it. I'm looking at Dirt 4. I have Dirt Rally, so I'm potentially looking at Dirt 4 because that offers a lot of that rallycross driving. I don't know why I'm such in. I've got the wheel, I've got the 3 screens, the driving, the multiplayer driving, the friendly competition. I had a blast with Def the other night in Project Cars 2, so it was just we both wiped out a couple times, and it was just hilarious. So we just had a blast with it. Just having a good time. That's what we want to have here. So So yeah, man, have a good one. You guys, listen, I can't say enough. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I know it's supposed to start at 10:30. We started later. But yeah, it means a lot to stick with it. So, as Gary's dropped a few links here as well. Michael, man, good to see you, bro. And congrats on the Oregon Springs. And let's see. The other thing is TeamSpeak. So if you want to come on TeamSpeak, if you're looking at project cards, you want to jump on. I would really like to be able to do that when I've got everybody together. So maybe hit us up there whenever you're able to come on TeamSpeak and grab that link there that Gary dropped here in the night for the FTG United TeamSpeak, and it's basically just a step one all the way through to get everything set up to where you can be on here and hanging out with us. I really would like to do that inside TeamSpeak if all possible. And then that way we can have our own private kind of racing going on. So anyway, that's just some updates here, just the channel stuff going here in the next couple of weeks or whatnot. The things I'm kind of hoping that kind of take some hold. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. You guys have a great one. I am literally blasted. I've had one heck of a day. And I hope I don't have one of these kind of days for a very, very long time. So anyway, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you all tomorrow night for a big old special giveaway, Gold Rush. Remember, life's a journey. Travel it well. That's all I'll say. Peace out, guys.